I finally got my butt outside, got my vest on, doing a 3.25 mile ruck. No big deal. The big deal is to actually get started. That's the funny thing. Doing the actual ruck isn't that big a deal. It's not that hard. I mean, it's something for sure. But it's amazing how hard it was for me to get started. That always seems to be the case. It seems to be getting started is always the trick. It's never going another day or continuing, or it's just getting started, doing something. And I find for me, I'm kind of an extreme all or nothing type person. So I always think to myself, I'm going to do something really extreme or I'm not going to do anything at all, which is ridiculous. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to rock every day for 100 days or whatever. And if I can't do that, then I'm not going to do anything. That's a terrible mentality. What we need to do is focus more on one day at a time, one rock at a time, one activity at a time. Just get started. I've been thinking lately what I want to do because, 5 months ago, or, February 11th was when I had my heart surgery. It was my second heart surgery that I've had in my life. 20 years ago, I had my first. But before the heart surgery, I was exercising a lot. I was doing tons of burpees and working out, and I was running. My running time was getting a little bit faster. I was never great, but it was getting faster. And after the surgery, I just hit pause on everything. Clearly heart surgery takes it out of you, and you can hear my voice. I have partially paralyzed vocal cords still. I had completely paralyzed vocal cords and didn't know if I'd be able to talk again, or eat for that matter. But that resolved itself in some sort of way. Still can't talk very well. But coming back from heart surgery has been really hard motivation-wise to exercise again, to get back to exercise and doing something that I do totally enjoy. But I've tried it a few times since, and I can honestly say I don't really enjoy exercise that much now compared to then. So it's made it really hard to get back. So here we are. I'm out here one more day. It's Sunday, which definitely helps. I don't necessarily have anything that's pressing, and I don't work until tomorrow. So I'm out here rucking. The route I'm taking is about 3.25 miles total down to the lake and back. And logically, I know something is better than nothing. I mean, clearly, doing anything is going to be better than nothing. But it's amazing how, you can talk yourself out of anything. Every morning I get up and I get my iced coffee and I hang out and I write and work on images and play around on the computer, trying to make little videos and things. It's become a nice, warm little habit that I do. It's a lot easier than getting my butt out and doing something. Running, for sure. Running is not my friend right now. And the rucking isn't so easy for me as well. But nonetheless, it's just as important. You gotta do something, man. I fall into that routine day after day, and I don't feel like doing anything. And so it's easy not to. But it's really hard to go do something like today, and I really fought it. I really fought coming out and doing it, but here I am, and I'm happy that I did. Feels like it's gonna take a long time to get down there and back, but I can't worry about that. And of course, I slice out my own little piece of time in the morning that's me time, where everybody's sleeping still and the place is quiet and it's relaxing. And of course, I'm protective of that time, and I feel like giving it up because I know that this ruck will take some time. But I figured out my two passions. Well, my main passion for sure. Creating art through photo, video. I love all types of art, but photo and video is something I have patience for. And exercise, or being alive, I should say. I do like exercise to some extent, but feeling alive is really my most valued activity that I do. I like to feel alive because since I was a kid, I've dealt with heart issues, and I always felt like, I might not make it very long in my life. So that's followed me my whole life. And I'm 54 now. I'm still dealing with it. And so feeling alive is very important to me, through exercise or experiences, enjoying life. So one project that I came up with, I came across somebody's advice on YouTube to make 100 crappy videos. I love making videos. Well, I shouldn't say film because it's definitely not film, but I love making videos. And, it's what I do for a living. For the city, I make videos, photos and videos, I should say. But I love to make videos, and so one piece of advice that I've heard is, make 100 crappy videos. The whole point is to learn and grow and see what you can create. And I think it's the same with exercise, but the act of actually doing is the key. It's not the quality. It's not the end point. It's not how far you go or what you do, or it's truly just doing it. That's the key. And so, one of the projects that I've wanted to start is 100 crappy videos. Just make 100 crappy videos. And I even fight that when I say that. I fight 100 crappy videos. I'm like, well, I don't want to make crappy videos. I wouldn't care about it. Nobody care about it. But that's the point. Nobody needs to care about it. I do need to make them, though. Even if you made them and deleted them, the point is make them. Get out there and do something. Like exercise again, If you want to get in shape or you want to feel alive, you have to start somewhere. You can't just talk about it, dream about it, wish about it. You got to be doing it. You got to be about it. So that's a goal. 100 crappy videos, and I hate to even commit to anything because I see it over and over. I rarely stick with it. I usually get really passionate and do something, and then I stop. And for years, the vlog style video has appealed to me because I love to journal. I love to talk my feelings, thoughts, ideas out. It helps me create future plans, figure out where I'm at, deal with things. It's almost my version of counseling. And I know that YouTube is full of horrible things, terrible vlogs, poorly done things, just like this. And that's okay. It's not an influencer style thing. It's not going to get any attention or likes, but it's still super important to me. So if you're watching this and you can see it, hear me, I should say, because of the wind and my wonderful phone recording, then this is the first of hopefully many of different types of videos that I'm gonna produce. Some vlog style, some focusing on some AI stuff that I enjoy, some photography related because I'm obsessed with photography art. So I'm gonna be out here life one day at a time. It's very important for me to remind myself, like I said, I've had 2 open heart surgeries and now I have a pacemaker as well. So technically 3 heart surgeries and not getting any younger. So you gotta remember to keep doing stuff, keep focusing on living. You know, it's important. It truly is important. Well, I made it to the turnaround point. We have a restaurant in Oklahoma City called Lake Louise. I come down to this restaurant down here, turn around, and that's usually where my run would end when I don't have enough time. And it ends up being 3.25 miles. So here I am at the lighthouse, the turnaround point. And, you know, like I said, the whole point is to be doing something. You know, it doesn't matter what you do or why you're doing it. You can overthink all of that stuff into the ground. But the key is to do it. That is the ultimate key. Just get to doing something. All right. Well, time to ruck back and enjoy that coffee that I was talking about. Very proud of myself for doing something. And, you know, making a little video in the meanwhile as well. So, happy Sunday, my friends.